We will share at the end of the session, the recorded session, to you through the email, and we can start. So yeah, today is about the OptimiDoc Cloud 6. We call this presentation as a smart home office of the future. A home is in the brackets, but actually in current situation, a lot of employees stays at home and they need to somehow connect their home office to the company processes. And I think then, or we are pretty sure that OptimiDoc Cloud could help these customers to integrate the employees to the company processes easily. Here is a small agenda for today. One slide about us, overview about the OptimiDoc features with the highlights of the new functionalities. After that, we have a live demonstration, business model information, and the last is the partner support. So what we can provide to you from our side to help you with the business and selling of the OptimiDoc. So let's start the information about our company. We was established in 2012, and from the early beginnings, we are fully focusing on the development of the document capture solutions. And in a couple of years, we also add the print management. Our first product was OptimiDoc Server, the on-premise solution, which provides a really enterprise functionality also for the HP customers. But for the last 4 years, we spent a time with the development of the OptimiDoc Cloud, which is a complete serverless solution, providing the print management and document capture functionality in one product. So there's a short introduction. If we are talking about the references, right now we have something around 2,000 customers worldwide. And when we are talking especially about the cloud, we have a customers with 1 to hundreds of the devices. Our biggest customer has something around 500 devices connected to the OptimiDoc Cloud. And every day we are synchronizing more than 100,000 users. So that's the company overview. Let's move ahead and talk about the possibilities and functionalities of OptimiDoc Cloud for the HP devices. So first of all, we are providing is a daily digitalization. Our application could be used by any employee in the office to realize the basic scanning functionality to the email and so on. And even more, we are adding a digital office features. What does it mean? We add the possibilities to automate the scanning of the standard document of the company easily by few clicks. When we are talking about the functionalities which are already available, we have the print management. So thanks to this, we are able to provide the printing from the cloud storages or the full printing through the local or virtual spooler. After that, we have also the support of the authentication and the security features, so we can provide authentication by the different methods. And of course, we are enhancing the security, so all communication is fully secured. Or for example, we can define the access rights of the particular users. Last part is the accounting and the reporting. So basically, we can say that with the OptimiDoc, we can monitor prints, scans, and copies realized on the HP devices. And all of this information we can present through the web interface of the OptimiDoc Cloud. So let's check a little bit more the daily digitalization. In the first version, we arrived with the digitalization to the cloud storages with the single sign-on. That's still available, and you can scan to the OneDrive, SharePoint, Dropbox, or whatever with one click, thanks to the single sign-on functionality, so that you don't need to enter every time your login and password. And this is highly appreciated functionality by our customers. What we add in the new version is also the folder browsing, so that you can go through the folders, select where you want to scan the document, define the final destination, and even more, directly from the panel of the device, you can create a new folder when you need it. Also, we improved the document conversion. There is a small mistake. Right now, we bring our own OCR engine based on the Tesseract. And thanks to this, we can convert the document to the different formats like Word, a searchable PDF, text file, and so on, easily in 130 languages. So right now, really, the customers can enjoy the functionality and provide the data from the documents. Last part is the one-click scan to the different destinations. As we have designed the UI of the application, you can really easily, by one click, scan the document to the company processes or to the user email or the cloud storage. So that's the daily digitalization, and that was already available in the previous version. We just enhanced the possibility that you can convert the document thanks to the OptimiDoc OCR engine. When we are talking about the digital office, there we are bringing a bunch of new features. First of all, we are able to recognize the barcode. The users can scan the document with the barcode, and we automatically in a cloud recognize the barcode values for the more than 60 different types of the barcodes. And it's included the 1D and 2D barcodes, nearly all standards which are available on the market. And additionally, we are supporting also the regular expression for the barcode. So it means that when you have more than one barcode on the paper, we can define which one we are searching and which we need to extract, and the rest of the barcodes are just ignored. There's the barcode recognition. We are coming with the manual metadata that was already available in the previous version, and it's used for the definition of some information about the document, which could be used for the file name, final destination definition, or for example, we can forward this information to the Sharepoint 365 and put it to the metadata of the document. What's new is the separation by the blank page, barcodes, or predefined number of pages. Thanks to this, you are not limited to scan the documents separately. You can take a bunch of documents and put, for example, a blank page between these documents, and we can automatically separate this document and store it as a separate file. As you can see, we are supporting blank page, barcode, and predefined number of pages. So when you know that the document has 3 pages, we can split it automatically based on this number. So that's the separation by the blank page. Important improvement is the OCR also here, because we can provide a searchable PDF OCR by the OptimiDoc engine. The quality is really cool, and right now you can scan to the archives with the live data, so you can search over these archives based on the text inside the document. What's next? We also bring the image enhancement functionality. So right now we can, for example, clean up the document, we can remove the blank pages, we can remove the punch holes or the black borders of the document and improve the quality before the document is stored to the archive. So that's what's available on the scanning part or the document capture. And let's have a look what we have already inside the print management functionalities for the HP WordPad platform. So you have the printing from the cloud storages, the single functionality again. So you can maybe at OneDrive or the Google Drive on the panel of the document. Come on. That's no problem. Okay, and you can select the final document which you want to read, define the finishing options. And we are not supporting just the PDF, but we can convert the different types of the documents like a PowerPoint, Excel, Word, whatever. We can convert it to the printable form and release it on the device. Full printing from the local and cloud spooler. What does it mean? We have available a small appliance you can place next to the device in case that customer doesn't want to provide a print data outside of their local network, and we can still provide a full printing across the different devices. When the customer is fine for the printing to the cloud spooler, we can provide also this functionality through the IPP. And in that case, the customer can print from any application, but the documents are stored in the internet. And thanks to this, the user can release the document anywhere on the device which is connected to the internet. What's next? The print terminal has, of course, the management of the print jobs, remove of the job, delete of the job, definition of the finishing options, and so on. That's already available inside the product. What's new is the forcing black and white and duplex. So it's a cost-cutting functionality so that you can define the users which does not have a right to print in the color or the simplex, and you can somehow store the money of the customer because the selected users does not have a chance to release the document in the color. Last part is the mobile print through the email or web. So you can use the print at eu.optimidoc.cloud or the print at us.optimidoc.cloud. And when you send the document to this email address, we automatically put these documents to your cloud spooler, and you can release it anywhere on the device. So that's the printing. After that, we have the security functionality. So we have a second application for the authentication. Right now, we can provide authentication by card and PIN. And thanks to this, you can lock the device and protect the document or the print functionality against unauthorized users. Of course, the full communication is encrypted by the TSL. And we are providing the synchronization with the identity management systems like Active Directory or Azure Active Directory, and other are coming. But we are talking about the access rights. There we spent quite a lot of time with the new functionalities, and we created a groups functionality so that you can manage the user, the access rights through the groups, and there you can assign different users and different departments, and it's really simplify the functionality, and you are not limited just to the access rights only for the departments. So that's the security. Last part is the cost cutting or cost control. There we are providing, as I mentioned before, complete reporting for the printing, scanning, and copy functionality. We are providing the web reports, and if it's not enough, you can export this information to the CSV and XLS file and create your own reports, for example, in the Excel or another tool like the Power BI. So that's the basic overview of the functionalities which we have inside our product, and I just hopefully highlighted the information about the new features in the OptimiDoc Cloud 6. Let me ask Lucas. Lucas, do we have any questions so far?
We do have a couple of questions. I was able to answer all of them. Here's one question that you can highlight. For authentication, can you validate users against cloud identity systems like Azure Active Directory, or do you synchronize to a local Active Directory?
Actually, we can authorize the users against the Azure Active Directory. Even when you are accessing, for example, the interface of the OptimiDoc Cloud, we are supporting the multi-factor authentication.
Good. Another question, interesting question just arrived. Is access rights limited to OptimiDoc Cloud, or does it extend to the device itself?
Great question. Actually, we are not able to limit the functionality of the device because the SDK right now is not allowing this. So what we have for Duplex Force Black and White is only available for the OptimiDoc functionality.
Thank you.
Okay.
Seems like those are all the questions right now.
Great. So let's move ahead and see the live demonstration. So I have a page-wide device with me, and let me switch to the UI of the device. Yeah, let me allow the access. And I have an authentication screen. I have two options how I can authenticate. It's a card or the PIN. So when I swipe the card, it's immediately authorizing the user. Come on. Yeah, and now authorized. I can, of course, log out with the card. And the second option is the PIN authentication. So whenever I decide to use the PIN method, I can just click on the sign in button and I get to the menu. Hopefully I put the correct one. Invalid PIN, sorry. So many PIN numbers. Okay, and I'm in So I just authorized against the cloud. So everything is communicating to the internet, to our Azure servers, and I have the information about my account. What I can do is that I can open the OptimiDoc cloud application, and I get immediately to the different storages and print connectors. First is the pull print. Pull print provides the local spooler functionality. So whenever I decide to print in my local network, I can use our small appliance. Let me select it. Oh, this is not the correct one. See more. Cloud local spooler. So right now I just release the document and click once again. And here it is. So this is a printing for the local spooler, so nothing special. The document is stored on the local appliance at the custom network, and I can just release the document. Very easy and really fast release of the document. The second option which I can use is the printing through the cloud. So I can select the different printer, and this is the spooler personal. We are using the IPP technology. It's the same technology as is using Microsoft Universal Print right now. And I just go and click on the print. So right now the document is transferred to our cloud storages. And when I go to the spooler personal, this is a print connector available on our OptimiDoc cloud. And I can select the document, and I can define the finishing options. So it means that I can select, for example, the color mode. So I can say mono, and I can say automatic selection of the tray. And I can also define, I can define the duplex mode, color mode once again. Save and release the document. So right now I'm printing the document from our cloud spooler. Second option which I want to show you, as you can see, it's quite fast. The print just started. Second option which I want to show you is the forcing to the black and white and duplex. So when I'm going to the accessorize definition, okay, it's released. When I'm going to the accessorize definition, I can select the group which I want to modify, and right here I have a force black and white, force duplex. Through the groups, I can define the complete access rights for the system, and I can define the members, the users, or the particular department. And after then, I can say which scanning workflow I want to enable, or which scanning workflow I want to keep disabled for this group. It's the same for the print connectors. So let me save the settings, and I will open the application once again. And right now, when we check my settings and my options for the release of the document, let's go with the my demo. This is my OneDrive. Ah, sorry, you don't see it. My mistake. This is my OneDrive, and I can select documents like a Word, PDF, Excel file, and in the finishing options, here you can see that I have fixed the color mode and the duplex mode to the forced one. So I save it, release the document, and right now the system is taking the documents from my OneDrive, convert it to the PDF for the printable form, and release the document with the print settings which I have defined in the finishing. So right now the first document is coming. Okay, and as you can see, it's printed duplex and black and white as I have predefined during the inside the groups. So first document is printed, second document is printing, and so on. What is important, as was the question, right now we are capable to define the forced black and white and forced duplex only for the OptimiDoc functionality. So we are not allowed to fix it, for example, for the copy functionality. Okay, another document is coming. This is the Excel file, and the last PDF will be released quite soon. So that's the functionality of the printing. And let's move ahead for the scanning part, because this is also quite interesting. So let's go to the scan section. Okay, we need to wait for the document. It's done. Come on, once again, scan. And here I have a list of my available scanning workflows. And I have prepared a few examples of how the scanning workflows could look like. So I have right now a document with the PDF, with the barcode. So let me put it inside the feeder. And I just click on the scanning workflow, and the scanning process automatically starts. Nothing else I need to configure. What's important is that we can predefine the scan settings for the particular scanning workflow, so we can keep the resolution or the color of the document just to keep the archive in the same quality. So right now I realize the scan workflow, and as you can see, it was quite fast. I have it right here, and when I open the file, come on, I will open it in the Acrobat Reader. I extracted the barcode value, and I have it in the searchable form. So as you can see, it's really fast and provides a really good quality of the recognition. The second example which I want to show you is the separation by the blank page. So I have here one blank page, and I will take two documents which I printed right now. 1, 2. And I can just click on the separation by the blank page. We have the manual metadata right here, and this is the folder in my OneDrive. So let me open this directory. And what I can do is that I can define the new folder where I wanna store the document. So I just click on the and create a new folder separation. I will select it. Let me hide this option. And I just start a scan. So thanks to this, right now I scan the 2 documents at once, and the system shall automatically split the document and store it as 2 separated files. So come on, 1, 2, 3. We are transferring the files to the cloud storage. It's done. And we can check it through the print functionality because I have linked my OneDrive. Go to OneDrive, demo. Come on. Yeah, as you can see, a new folder separation is already created. And I have 2 files stored in my OneDrive. As you can see, again, it was quite fast and quite easy to do. As the next functionality which I want to show you is the scanning to the Word. Right now, in current version, we are going to release the version which will support only a conversion to the text. But in the next release, we are also going to release the conversion to the Word, including the formatting. So we will keep the paragraphs, fonts, and so on. Right now, I just click on the scan to Word. Okay. Sorry for this. Looks that we need to launch the control panel again. And that's all what I need to do. The last example which I want to show you is the scanning to the Sharepoint. Also really nice functionality. So let me go to the scan to Sharepoint. I have again 2 questions, two fields. This is the contract number. So I will write 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the next and that would be a customer name, so HP demo. And right now I'm going to scan the document. During the meantime, we can check the Word document which came. So right now we can see that we have extracted text from the document in the Word file. And as I mentioned in the next release, we are going to also keep the paragraphs and the layout of the document. So that's the basic functionality. Let me open our SharePoint site. And there is the HP demo file. And here you can see that we have stored the document. We use the contract number as a file name, and we automatically fill the metadata customer to a column of the contract document library. So this is a short example how it could look like. And again, also here, we are providing the searchable PDF, so you can highlight the text, copy and paste them anywhere you need. So that's the basic introduction of the functionality for the scanning. Let me show what changed on the portal. So we did a couple of changes, but what is important is that we redesigned the configuration of the scanning workflows. So right here, we have a couple of tabs which represents the particular configuration. In the general, we are configuring the name, that's easy, but additionally, we are configuring the access rights. And we have the access rights per group or per department. So right now I can, for example, select the groups which has an access to this particular scanning workflow, but even more, I can also define the department. So I have a marketing department which has access rights for this, and the demo department. Thanks to this, I can really easily define the access rights for the particular workflows. Additionally, we have a configuration of the scan settings. So right here, you can see that I can predefine the resolution of the document just to keep it fixed. When we predefine this option and we did not lock it, the user can change it by himself. Yeah, so that's the basic configuration what we can do. It's nothing special, but it really helps for the digital office or the digitalization of the standard document. In the parameter sections, I can define the manual metadata like demonstration, and when I store it, open the scanning workflow once again, let me authorize. Come on, it goes to sleep mode. Once again, come on. And then I open this scanning section again and go to the barcode demo. I have predefined the settings of the scan, and also a demonstration metadata appears. So that's the easy example how we can easily configure the whole product, and it immediately appears on all devices connected to the OptimiDoc cloud. So let's move back to the configuration, and after that we are getting to the settings of the output. So here are the finishing options, the image enhancement options like a removal of the blank pages, the SKU, remove of the punch holes, and so on. And even more, I have also the possibility to define the OCR language of the document. So thanks to this, when I have a searchable PDF, I can see the list of the supported languages. And when I'm sitting right now in the Czech, I can select that all documents are in the Czech. We are supporting multiple languages, so we can select, for example, German, English, and French in one scanning workflow. And thanks to this, you can have one scanning workflow for 3 different languages. Even more, you can define the file name. In this example, we are taking the barcode value. And of course, you can separate the documents when you are scanning the multiple documents at once, like a barcode, page count, or bank value. Here we have a definition of the barcode. So as you can see, we are supporting pretty a lot of barcode types. So I think that all available barcodes on the market are included. The last part is the definition of the final destination. So here you can see that we are supporting a different destination and others are coming. So that's the basic introduction, how looks like the interface or what are the changes. And maybe that's pretty much all from my live demonstration for today. Lucas, are there any questions?
We have 3 interesting questions here. One of them is, when you're printing from OneDrive or SharePoint, does the document go from OneDrive to OptimiDoc Cloud or from OneDrive to a printer and only metadata to OptimiDoc?
Definitely we need to obtain the data to the OptimiDoc Cloud server because we need to convert them to the printable form. Whenever we are printing, for example, the Excel or PowerPoint, we need to convert it by our technology.
Sounds good, thank you. Another question, when should we expect to have the app version to be available in the command center?
Good questions. I have the release date at the end of the presentation, so let me mention this a little bit later.
Okay, a few more questions just arrived. Are there any plans for rules-based printing or quota in the future?
Yeah, it's a good point. Actually, what we are facing is that we cannot somehow limit, for example, the color copying in the current SDK. So we don't have it in a plan, but maybe in the future when it comes, we will be able to a little bit more manage the functionalities of the devices and we can add it.
Okay, one more question. Any plans to release a copy application to enable customers to have a complete OptimiDoc experience at the device?
We had discussions about this. Yeah, this is one of the features which we are considering right now, but definitely it won't be within this year.
Okay, great. Thanks for all the answers.
Okay, great. So let's move back to the presentation. Yeah, business model, to be honest, nothing really changed. So we have the monthly subscription and there is a print and scan MFP application and the authentication and accounting application available on the HP Command Center. To be honest, actually, we are considering if the final release will be with the 2 separated applications for the printing and scanning. We are not decided yet. So hopefully you will get this information within a couple of days. Why? Because we want to get a little bit lower with the price for the customers which are just interested in the scanning or, for example, printing functionality. But this is not decided yet. When we are talking about SLA services, what is important in the cloud, you don't care about the whole system because all the maintenance, upgrades, updates, changes are managed by our customer support team. And also we are providing the third level support to our partners with the configuration or with the installation at the customer side. Important, the SLAs. For the critical incidents, we have the 1 business hour response time and 4 business hours fixed time. What does it mean? Whenever the portal is going down, we are going to fix it as soon as possible. When we are talking about the partner support, we are still trying to provide the innovative product, and I'm pretty sure that the OptimiDoc Cloud is one of the innovative products which is available on the HP Command Center. And next to it, we have still enterprise on-premise version, the OptimiDoc server. We have the open business model so that you can stop anytime you want the subscription. And it's really nice that we can reflect the needs of the customer. And whenever there are some changes like right now, the COVID, he can immediately stop the service as he needs. We are also providing the sales and marketing support to our partners, and of course, implementation and service support is provided as well. When we are talking about our strategy, maybe this is really important, is that the stability and functionality of OptimiDoc is a key for the customers. and we are still keeping the bug first strategy for our development. So when we have a bug in our product, we are focusing on the fixing them, and after that we are continuing with the new development. Business support, nothing special, dedicated contact person, trainings, events, support for the tenders, marketing budgets, and other versions for your demo rooms. Every device which is connected could have a trial license, so nothing special. When we are talking about the partner portal, it's a portal where we are providing the information like a data sheets, marketing materials, presentations, guides, and so on. And we are trying to share the latest news with you about the changes inside the OptimiDoc company. How we are providing the support, the most important thing at the end, we have the call center, a single point of contact. So whenever you are sending the email to support@optimidoc.com or use the chat on our web pages or call us, everything is put inside this system for the management and to overview what's going on. And of course, this system has a frequently asked questions, and you can ask always for the remote support. So we have a TeamViewer, WebEx, Zoom, whatever, which could be used to give you a proper support and help you with the implementation at the customer side. Partner levels, nothing special. We have the certified partners. After that, we have the certified delivery centers, which are really important for us, because through these certified delivery centers, we can provide the support in the local language for the countries like Spain, France, Norway, and so on. And there we have a dedicated delivery centers which helps you with the local installation or the local support. Release date, actually we are finalizing the HP application to have it ready for the certification or the validation process. Anyway, the cloud portal is going to be launched in the 20th of October 2020, and hopefully we will be so fast to provide the validation also of the HP application. So that's pretty much all about the release date. It doesn't matter when the new HP application won't be available. You cannot utilize the OCR functionality and so on. That everything will be available in 20th of October 2020. If you need any more information, it's the time right now, or if you wanna think about your questions, we have a still available info@optimidoc.com email, where we are always ready to talk and help you with this offering of the OptimiDoc Cloud. Lucas, are there any questions?
So we have 3 more questions over here. Do you support printing from Mac OS, Linux, and Chrome OS?
Actually, we are supporting printing from when we are talking about the local spooler or the cloud spooler, we are supporting the Mac, Linux, Windows, and right now we are working on the support of the Chromebooks. Yeah.
Great. Another question is, can this be used for home office workers as well?
Sure, there is no problem. If the customer or if the employee has an internet at home, I'm pretty sure yes. You can just connect the device and it's connected to the customer account.
Sounds great. Another question is if we have global support coverage.
Actually, right now we are supporting the Europe or the EMEA region and partly the US, but we don't have a dedicated service center for the US market right now. This is going to be under discussion.
Great, thank you. Another question was on pricing, but I would like to answer this live. Pricing can be shared directly with your sales managers, just because we have multiple different layers of the business here, and the pricing is not public. So at this point, the pricing, which is e-commerce based, is visible on your command center. So take a look at the command center. All the pricing is mentioned over there.
Yeah, Generally about the pricing, yeah, we are using the HP command center and this transacted business model. So you can see all the prices on the HP command center. And yeah, that's the way how you can purchase the OptimiDoc Cloud for the HP devices. In the meantime, I just launched the pooling. So the pool, so if you have a time and you want to share your feeling about this seminar, would be great that you will feel it. Any other questions during the meantime, Lucas?
No other questions so far.
Okay, I just launched a pool, so if you can vote, would be great. During the meantime, so I think that we are at the end of the presentation, so let me thank you for your time. It was an honor to present you our new product right now, and hopefully you will find out it's interesting for a lot of your customers. If you have any feedback regarding the new functionalities or requests, would be really great to share it with us, and we are looking forward to cooperate with you. At the end, please stay safe. Hopefully the coronavirus will be behind us quite soon, and we will be able to focus on our business again. Yeah, so once again, thank you so much. Thank you for filling a pool, and hopefully you enjoy the presentation, and we are going to share it through the review after this session. Thank you so much.